The next thing that I would like to go over is the lens flare. So let's create a composition for that. Project panel, new composition icon, and I'm just going to name this lens flare. And there you go. But we need to know what it is that we want for the lens flare to do. So let's go ahead and create a solid. And this could be any color because it's just going to be a placeholder. And maybe we'll do something with the shape of the star. And there you go. If you press and hold the mouse button and you use the arrows, you can increase the number of points. If you press and hold the command key or control key on Windows, you can make the points a little bit pointier. That is while you have your mouse button down and you're clicking and dragging. Alright, let's go ahead and select this black solid layer. Let's add a stroke effect. And let's go ahead and paint style on transparent. I'm going to change the color to maybe a little bit of a white. And I'm going to keyframe the end parameter so that it starts at 0 and it ends sometime here around 3.5 seconds at 100. If I RAM preview this, you're going to see that obviously the star is just drawing itself. And that's exactly what we want. Now we'd like to create a little orb or lens flare to look like it's drawing the star. So let's go ahead and create a new solid. And let's make it totally black. I'm just going to call this one flare. And I'm going to add the lens flare effect to it. And there it is. I'm going to go ahead and move the lens flare center here to the middle. And that might be a little bit too bright. So I'm going to turn the brightness off a tad. I'll select the bottom layer and press M for mask. I'm going to click on the words mask path and copy. Control or Command C copies. Now let's go to the flare layer and press the letter P, P for position, and let's go ahead and paste the mask path that we just copied onto the position parameter of the flare. Control or Command V, and there it is. So now we should have an orb that is kind of sort of doing what we need it to be, but the timing is not right. So we already saw that on an earlier lesson. Let me select the black solid and press the letter U. These keyframes need to start and end at the same time, so I'm just going to drag this one, and as I drag, I'm going to press and hold the Shift key. This is going to make sure that the keyframes snap to one another. All I have to do now is change the blending mode of the flare layer to screen. And there it is. If we RAM preview this, we're going to see that the orb is indeed drawing the star. Or at least it looks that way. And that's a quick look at a few effects.